I mean, Bruce had it together. He works with various people, but Toby is his longtime engineer, Toby Scott. I think he does most of these re-releases with him. You know, and he just goes into the vaults and finds this and that, you know, taking things. This, I think, is exceptional. I mean, all of the re-releases have been fantastic. I mean, we found another album of great songs, you know? It's amazing. So we had an album of outtakes on tracks, which is one of the great albums of all time, I think, for me, for the E Street Band. And they did it again. We got like another 11 songs. So it started off as a double album with the tracks. It goes to 3, and now it's 4. And yeah, it was really my favorite period. I mean, I, of course, a little bit. I got more involved then. He asked me to co-produce that record, so that was the first time I was really co-producing with him, and so it was more personal for me. You know, it's the only 2 albums I would co-produce is that and the next one, Born in the USA. So they have a special place for me. But this was our peak, I think. You know, this was the point where we were at our best. And I think the record shows that. I mean, I think he was very conscious of wanting to carve out his own place in history, you know, artistically. He had a lot of discipline, you know, more than I could ever imagine. And he was a bit extreme about it, you know what I mean? Which I think he's an extreme kind of guy in many ways. So I guess he felt if he's going to be extreme, he's going to be extreme in a way that would be most original. Now, I think even he would admit that he was completely wrong because, I mean, you listen to any of these outtakes, whether it's on the tracks, the entire tracks, or this, it sounds like Bruce Springsteen. I mean, an E Street Band, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound too like anything else, you know. But there was so much material. Look at what we got. I mean, right now, this is going to have 40 songs on it. There was probably 50 or 60, I don't know. You know, people don't write 50 songs for an album. Let me tell you something, okay? I think it was our best tour because it was exciting. We were breaking through at that point. You know, that tour where you break through is amazing because you never know whether you're going to get there or not. I don't care how confident you are or how much work, how hard you work. You never know you're going to break through, you know? And the very first thing I produced, Hungry Heart, was a hit, the first hit, and the only hit from that record. But we had such a following live that it only took one hit to explode the thing. You know, it just exploded into 3 million album sales, which at the time I thought was the most you could sell. You could never sell more than 3 million, I thought. And we sold out arenas. You know, so now you're selling out arenas. You have a hit on the radio for the first time. You're selling millions of albums. And it was so exciting.